everybody, it's me, Desikins. Time and date is 8:43 p.m. on July 18th, 2010, and I'm going to vlog again because I'm so awesome at that. I'm hoping to get a cover on this channel. I'm hoping to get a cover on this channel that me and my friend Kit do. If you want to see me and my friend Kit, you can check out my other YouTube channel, or you can check out the new YouTube channel I'm going to put down in the bottom for you. And it's just a cover of a song. And I also want to talk to you about the new channel that I'm putting up soon, which I think I mentioned in my last video, called Katie Productions, and it's just me and my friend Kit and what we do. I mean, singers, songwriters, actresses, just like everything. We kind of compile all of our talents and put it together and put it into one little thing, and everything that we do together we call Katie.
Lashley!
Hi. Today is the 19th. Wait, okay. It's July 19th, and yesterday I was telling you about Katie, and I thought I'd intermix these two videos because I really want to tell you about this book that just made me laugh yesterday like nobody's business. Ta-da! Let's explore, shall we? How to deal with it. Okay, you know, it's just like, you know, it's one of those preteen books where you get a book and then you're all like, okay, well, maybe this will tell me what's going on with me, and I think boys have some too. So yeah, so it's like, it's up down there and stuff like that. So, you know, and you know, it's just a preteen book, so I give it some respect. It's supposed to be telling you what's going on here. But the thing that makes me laugh is like, okay, you get to part 1, which is about your body. You know, how to take care of your body, how you feel about your body. You know, it's okay, your body's growing, you're changing, give it time. And then I get to chapter 1. You know, it's about cleavage. But the thing that got me was this at the bottom. They have funny names for things. Are you ready? My favorites happen to be knockers, casababas, Fuji's, jugs, mummies, knobs, and bazoongas. Okay, so that's you know, it just tells you about the anatomy of your boobs, but then you get to this. It's called Boys Like Boobs. There's this guy rubbing up on a, okay. It's like, okay, there's like a picture of a guy rubbing up on a boob there. And, you know, it tells you some really important things about bras and stuff like that, and, you know, I give it respect for that. But then you get to the next part. That was a little awkward to go through right there. And some very foul language down at the bottom for what, down there is called. But one that kind of gets me is jelly roll. Okay, and, you know, it shows you like what's down there and what's inside your body and stuff like that. And, you know, and then it tells you about pads and tampons and periods and PMS, which is always really nice to read about, and UTIs, and pap smears, what pap smears are. And, you know, that would have been really helpful when I got my first pap smear. Okay, just saying, that doctor was not nice. He was not nice at all, and he was a guy. And I didn't get to hold my mommy's hand, so we got ice cream afterward. Yes, I am 17. Don't blame me for this. Nobody told me. And then it goes up to your skin, you know, and all this good stuff. And, you know, I'm like, okay, well, you know, this book is good. This book helps in ways. You know, you could just read about everything instead of having to ask, which is always fun. And they also tell you a little bit about guys, so you understand what a guy's going through. And the guy going through page, ready? You know, special section, boys. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's all that's on boys. 6 pages. This whole book is dedicated to girls. Shows you how much guys are going through and how much girls are going through, doesn't it? It's just going through here, and it's like, okay, kind of respect. And then you get to part 2. You know, all this stuff. And you want to know what's later in the book? It's like way later, like at the end of the book. At the end of the book is when they tell you, at the end, see how much of the book we've gone through? At the end of the book is when they tell you, hey, fall in love before you make any decisions. But at the beginning of the book, you know, the whole beginning of the book, they tell you everything. I mean, like, they're just like, you know, do what you feel what you do. They tell you, you know, of course they tell you about all the diseases and stuff. I mean, look at that. That's like the whole spread just on diseases right there. They tell you how to get tested. They tell you to use condoms. They show you how to put it on and stuff, just in case you decide that you want to and all of this. And about peer pressure. And, I mean, like, really? Just, like, all of this stuff. And then later, at the very end of this book, it's like just before this chapter, like this chapter right here, is all about, you know, finding love before you decide to do any of that. So at the end of the book, after I've read all that and decided to stop reading because, you know what, I figured, you know what, whatever, that's when you're going to tell me, hey, be in love first. That's when this book kind of, like, was like, what? And it tells you about your brain and your hormones. Aww. This book was just, okay, I recommend it to any preteen, but really, I'd tell them to read the last chapters first, the life section first, and then you can read whatever you want. But read the life section first, everybody, because that's not first. What's first is your body. And then all of a sudden there's like, I mean, the sexuality is the biggest piece of this book. Really, isn't that messed up? Well, they also tell you how to take care of yourself, though. Well, yeah, that's my thoughts on this very interesting book. It was embarrassing to read at times because of that big, huge section. Oh, and then I had to skip a whole section about getting pregnant because of my tocophobia. If you don't like babies, don't read that. Just don't do it, okay? Okay. Thanks, everyone. See you next time.